watching the Worst Guitar channel. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. And now, Worst Guitar presents. The mysterious Charvel logo guitar. It all started in 1982.
One of the more unusual guitars that was offered to Eddie Van Halen was the mysterious logo guitar. Only a few were made, and they were peace offerings to settle the tension between Eddie and Grover Jackson, the owner of Charvel Guitars at the time. Very few pictures exist of the original guitar, or its counterparts. One of the last known locations of the guitar was a guitar show, where Eddie traded it for a 1957 Strat. According to John Nelson, the former guitarist of Eddie Money, I believe to be the most significant and rare Charvel in existence. The combination of its rarity, as well as the connection between Charvel and Edward Van Halen, makes it a priceless and historically significant piece of rock and roll culture.
It all started with the Bumblebee.
Eddie Van Halen commissioned a new guitar from Charvel back in 1978. He wanted another original Frankenstein guitar, but with black and yellow stripes. This guitar would be played on several world tours, and even made it on the cover of the Van Halen 2 album, although it was not used for recording. The Bumblebee would also have the back routed out, eliminating the need for a pickguard. The pickup was switched out for a DiMarzio with a PIF magnet, and then hand-wound by Eddie, giving the guitar its own unique sound. Before this, Eddie used Mighty Mite pickups, which were similar to DiMarzio's. On a side note, even Seymour Duncan tried to cash in on the Van Halen name by selling an unauthorized Eddie Van Halen pickup in 1979. The most interesting fact about this guitar is the bridge. The vintage Fender bridge that originally came with the guitar was switched out for the new Floyd Rose bridge. This was the first time a Floyd Rose was played by a professional musician. They were very rare back then, but would eventually dominate the Super Strat market. The Floyd Rose helped shape the Van Halen sound, and influenced generations of guitarists. In 2016, one of Eddie's guitars was sold for $67,500. According to the Live Auctioneer's website, apparently Van Halen personally ordered 5 guitars made by Charvel in April 1982. Allegedly the guitars were built according to Eddie's exacting specifications, including necks with the wide nut width and slim profile that he preferred. This guitar has a brass vintage Strat style non-locking vibrato tailpiece, DiMarzio super distortion humbucking pickup, cream-colored pickup mounting ring. Most other examples have black mounting rings, and a butterfly string tree for the high E and B strings, which Van Halen preferred for his stringing technique that kept his guitar in tune when using the vibrato. This guitar also has the slotted shaft Goto crown head tuners that Charvel used very briefly in early 1982. The body's neck pocket is dated April 27, 1982 in pencil, and features the work order number 2149 in black marker, while the neck heel features work order number 2150 in black marker.
Here is Eddie playing a Bumblebee on TV as early as 1982. However, trouble was on its way. Houston, we have a problem. Charvel started to sell the Bumblebee without Eddie's consent.
According to an interview with Jas Obrecht, Eddie says, I found out about Charvel, but I'm suing them right now. It's actually my guitar design that's keeping them in business. See, Wayne Charvel sold it to a guy named Grover Jackson, and Wayne was a real cool dude. When he owned it, I was considering endorsing it. And then this Grover Jackson dude took over, and he's just sold so many of them for like $1,000 a piece. It's not like I want the money. It's like the reason I did that, I mean, it looks like a Strat, but it only has one pickup in it, one volume knob, no tone, no fancy garbage. It's painted the way I like it, and it's rear-loaded, you know, it doesn't have a pickup. I'm not saying it's wow, the new guitar, but it is a guitar that you could not at the time buy on the market. So he kind of exploited my idea, so I'm suing him. See, I feel kind of fucked doing that, but all I want him to do is to stop. I don't give a damn about the money. But the main reason I did that, built my own guitar, was to have something that no one else had. You know, I wanted it to be my guitar, an extension of myself. Just the other night, Christmas Eve, I went to the Whiskey. A band called the Weasels was playing, and the lead guitarist had a guitar exactly like mine. I just don't understand how someone could walk on stage with my guitar, because it is my trademark. You know, when people see a freaked out striped guitar like that, with one pickup and one volume knob, they obviously know it's mine. Yeah. And also, him selling it and advertising, makes it seem to the fans that I'm selling myself. They don't know that I'm against it. They think that I'm out for the bucks. That's not it at all. So it's kind of a drag. There's another guy too. See, I've rewound my own pickups before, and a guy named Seymour Duncan, you probably know him, I got pissed at him too. He called me up and said, can we use your name for a special pickup? And I said no. Next time I pick up Guitar Player magazine, there's a special Van Halen model customized Duncan pickup. So I called him up and said, what the hell's going on? So he stopped, finally. It's just kind of weird, you know.
Where is the original Bumble today? It was buried with guitar legend, Dimebag Darrell, from the band Pantera. The original Van Halen logo guitar's location is unknown. If you have any information as to its whereabouts, please leave a message down below. Thank you for watching the Worst Guitar channel. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe.